The NFL and NBA are two of the most popular professional sports leagues in North America, hands down. Though the NFL seems to be somewhat bigger and more popular, there are plenty of perks when it comes to watching the NBA over the NFL. I'm Justin for Action, and today we present 10 reasons why the NBA is better than the NFL. And a big shout out to Curtis Billie for suggesting this list. We do hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, feel free to click subscribe down below for more cool videos every single day. Number 10. Merry Christmas. Unless Christmas falls on a Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, the NFL doesn't present its fans with Christmas specials. We know they can't just put games on Tuesday, but still the NBA knows how to do it. They put on a handful of marquee matchups between elite teams. Christmas Day features an NBA Finals rematch from the season before, plus other great teams squaring off against each other. And when Christmas is on a Sunday, the NFL only presents 1 or 2 games. NBA does it better. Number 9. Watching legends take over. In the NFL, there are a handful of elite quarterbacks that put on a show every week, namely Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers. There are also game-changing wide receivers like Antonio Brown or premier running backs like Adrian Peterson. We didn't forget lockdown defenses like the Seattle Seahawks Legion of Boom. But in the NBA, we fans love seeing a guy like LeBron James take over on his own in the fourth quarter. Fans of the 80s and 90s got to see the GOAT in Michael Jordan put on a performance every single game. Sometimes watching the NBA's top players take over is more entertaining than seeing a new NFL hero in every game. You just admire NBA dominance more than NFL dominance. Number 8. Better officiating. Unless you're a Sacramento Kings or Portland Trail Blazers fan that got screwed over by officiating in playoff matchups against the LA Lakers, it's hard to say the refs lost it for you. But NFL refs made a dynasty in New England because of the stupid tuck rule. There was that embarrassing and awful replacement referee nonsense through the first 3 weeks of the 2012 season as well. Even the NBA refs knew that Des Bryant caught the ball. The refs in the NBA call an obvious foul instead of picking up flags after obvious pass interference penalties. NBA refs aren't perfect, but they don't constantly make memorable screw-ups like the NFL refs do every week. Number 7. Champions have to earn it. Honestly, every Super Bowl champion needs a ton of luck to win it. The 2007 New York Giants needed a stupid Brett Favre interception and David Tyree catch to win Super Bowl 42. The New England Patriots needed Seattle and Atlanta to not run the ball in Super Bowls 49 and 51. The 2015 Denver Broncos needed 2 Cam Newton fumbles to become world champions. As for the NBA, the team that wins the championship is always the team that earns it. Number 6. The playoffs. If you don't get a first-round bye in the NFL, you still need to win just 4 games to become Super Bowl champions. It's honestly not all that hard. Hey, you need 4 wins in the NBA just to win 1 series. But most Super Bowl champions need to win a pair of home games and then win the big game and you're a world champion. It takes 16 playoff wins to be the NBA champion. There's no comparison. The best team wins the NBA championship because they have to dominate for nearly 2 intense months in the postseason. Number 5. Better finishes. In the NFL, if you're down by 10 points with 5 minutes left, good luck coming back. Most NFL games don't go down to the wire because it's extremely rare to score twice within a few minutes, given the improbability of recovering an onside kick. But in the NBA, close games bring more tension and intensity. Every postseason matters, every shot counts, and the fact it can take 15 to 20 minutes just to play out the final 3 minutes makes it that much better. Naturally, NBA finishes are built to be more climactic, and they almost always are. Number 4. Foreign League. The NFL is basically all Americans and the odd Canadian players. As such, the NFL is primarily watched by Americans, a few Canadians, and very few other countries across the world. But for basketball, stars come from all across the globe. Marc and Pau Gasol represent their home country of Spain with plenty of pride. One of this generation's top superstars is none other than German-born Dirk Nowitzki. Former 2-time league MVP Steve Nash represented the Maple Leaf in the Great White North with plenty of pride as well. Oh, and Serge Ibaka is an icon in the country of Congo. NBA players come from all over Europe, Russia, Africa, South America, Asia, and North America. Basically everywhere in the world. That makes it a much more universally watched sport, and that's pretty awesome. Number 3. Players behave themselves better. Not many NBA players embroil themselves in so much trouble. Former NFL star Aaron Hernandez was found guilty of murdering Odin Lloyd and sentenced to life in prison before he committed suicide. We don't even want to mention the amount of players arrested for drug and weapon possession as well as attacking their own mothers, girlfriends, and spouses. It's just all around disgusting. For the most part, the NBA runs a pretty clean league where players are rarely in trouble. And if they do commit something stupid like attacking fans, hi Meta World Peace, their suspensions are lengthy enough that they learn their lesson. They don't get brief suspensions for committing acts of domestic violence. Number 2, better broadcast crews. When you watch the NFL, you get some interesting personalities like Deion Sanders, Randy Moss, and Ray Lewis. But those dudes can't even compare to what the NBA on TNT has to offer with Shaq, Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Ernie Johnson. Some people tune into the NBA games just to see those guys muck it up during halftime and in the post-game show. And the NBA will always be remembered for great commentary and reporting from the likes of Marv Albert and the late Craig Sager. Who does the NFL have? Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. And number 1, no cheating scandals. The San Francisco 49ers were a dynasty with Joe Montana and Jerry Rice, yet the latter admitted to using a sticky substance to make it easier for catching passes. The Denver Broncos won a pair of Super Bowls to close out the 90s, only they got away with finding loopholes in the salary cap. The 2013 Seattle Seahawks had players suspended for using PEDs, performance-enhancing drugs, and the New England Patriots have Spygate and Deflategate attached to their 21st century dynasty. But did the 90s Chicago Bulls cheat? Nope. Did the 21st century Lakers or Spurs cheat? Nope. If you're a champion, you're doing it fair and square in the NBA. Do you believe the NBA is better than the NFL? Join us in the comments below. If you like this video and learned a thing or two, clicking the like button helps us out a ton and we appreciate it. If this is your first time coming around to Total Pro Sports though, subscribing is a great idea because we put out videos like this every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.